Thank you for watching this video. This video is brought to you by newquickbooks.com. So here's our website, newquickbooks.com, and you can see all QuickBooks related to videos, video tutorials, tips, and articles, all kinds of good stuff. So you can visit in here and check it out. So in this video, I'm going to focus on how to create sales receipt template to enter daily sales summary. So create sales receipt template to enter daily sales summary. So this could be for e-commerce business or retailers or restaurant business or other types of business. So that's the focus of this video. So I'm going to go to QuickBooks Desktop in here. So here's QuickBooks Desktop. Normally it will look like this, right? With all the charts in here. I'm going to hide this. Okay, so create sales receipt. So this is the one. So you create sales receipt. So normally what you have is a custom sales. This is your default one. And underneath you should see daily sales summary in here. Daily sales summary in here. So that's the one I want to use for this video. So you want to use daily sales summary one. Even if you don't have the daily summary, you can still use this one. It's no big deal. But if you have created a company as retail, you should see daily sales summary template in here. So if you want to see all the templates that you have, then all you have to do is go in here, list templates, and you should see templates in here for sales receipt in here. So this is the standard one, and if you don't see daily sales, then you just have to customize it and create a new one the way you like it. It's pretty step by step. It's pretty straightforward, uh, and go from there. Okay, so this guy I already have it, so I'm going to use this one, daily sales. Okay, so before I go to the item list in here, well, this is the important one. I'm just gonna show you how this one works. Uh, on top of this video. So let's say you have a non-taxable sales of $1,000 and on $1,000, and they paid it, let's say by check, and you just show payment as negative like this, and underneath like this, and underneath under total you will see 0 in here. So it's basically your daily sales summary is like a zero template here, 0 sales receipt, right? So the way this works is $1,000 is your income that will show in your P&L as income, and $1,000 first it goes to undeposited funds as clearing, and when you have a time to deposit to your bank account, or if it's a credit card, the merchant will deposit to your bank account. So basically it goes from undeposited funds as your clearing account, and then it will show up in your bank account. All right, so this is how it works. This is this is how your template will look like. It should be 0 in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you the list in here, how I've created the item list. That's the most important one for this one. Okay, so I'm going to clear this. Okay, let's go to item list, and item list in here I have all these. Before I do that, I'm going to show you the chart of accounts that you need if you're going to use some of these. Okay, so I'm going to go to chart of accounts in here. Okay, so you got to have a merchant sales merchant sales account. That's your income type. So your account is income, merchandise sales, or whatever you name it. That's okay. So it has to be income type, not expense type, of course, or cost of goods sold. This is your income, sales, so income type, and then you will have a merchant account fees as cost of goods sold. Normally, all these, when you create a company, it automatically QuickBooks will automatically create all the accounts needed for your business, and so you need that. And then you will have if you're selling merchandise, then you'll have a cost for that merchandise too. So you'll need one merchandise expense account, right? So it could be cost of goods sold in here. You just have to create a new one. So the focus for this video is the creating sales template. And then other one is the gift card. If you deal with the gift card, if you don't deal with, that's fine. But if you deal with gift card, so you need to create one account for gift cards, gift certificates. So gifts, when you sell gift certificate, it's basically like an IOU type. So you have to set up like a other card liability. So that's the right way to do it. It's a real accounting way to do it. So I have already done it here. Like this one. So the account type is other current liability, right? So come down here, account, new, and underneath in here, other current liability. So that's the one you want to select. And in here, so this is for gift cards. It's very similar to the one you do for credit card type 2. The gift cards is a liability. Okay, and then if you want to create other cost of goods sold for your merchandise purchases, then you come down here and account, it's new, and under account types you select the cost of goods sold one, and then you say merchandise purchases. So it's very easy. I'm going to show you right away. In here, cost of goods sold, continue it, and just name it whatever your purchase is. Like this. That's part of cost of goods sold. Okay, like this. Now you have it, right? Okay, so those two, and of course you'll have a bank account. I would have some bank accounts in here. Okay, and now let's go to the let's see if I have the I'm going to run the company financial, and if I have something here I'm going to delete, then we'll have everything fresh in here. So I've already done one here. I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so now, okay, so I'm ready to go to the item list. So that's the most important one. All right, item list in here. Okay, so first of all, you need taxable and non-taxable items. And if it's a merchandise one, it's non-inventory type, tracking inventory. This is basically buy it, and when you buy it, you expense it. When you sell it, it becomes your income. Okay, so non-taxable one in here, like this. It's basically item name I have in here, total sales non-taxable, and tax code is non-taxable, and price just leave it blank. An account you want to select is merchandise sales. That's part of the income type, right? Income type. Okay, and the other one, same thing. The other one is the taxable one, taxable total sales taxable, and in this case you just select the tax code here, tax one. Okay, and the account you want to select is merchandise type. Okay, just in case you don't see tax code like in here, so that means you haven't gone to the preferences and told QuickBooks that you charge sales tax. So come down here, sales tax, company preferences, and just if you have it on as no, just switch the radio button to yes. Do you charge sales tax? Yes, and then add sales tax in here. I'm going to go through this a little bit. Okay, so that's how you have to do it. Okay, I have it right here. Okay, so now the next one is the gift card one. If you don't sell gift card, that's okay. But in this case, I have gift card sales and payment. Okay, so the gift card is, as I said, it's the like IOU type. So when you sell it, it's not your income yet. When then customer come and use the gift card, then and buy merchandise, then it's your sales. So the way this is set up is other charge. Type is other charge. New other charge is right here. So you'll have other charge. Okay, other charge sales like this one here, right? So you're selling gift card in here. So it's basically gift cards. Just select that one. We already went through this one, and it's non-taxable. You don't charge uh, tax when you sell it. Sell gift card, gift certificate. When they buy merchandise, then of course you have to charge sales tax on that one. Okay, so and the gift card payment is basically when they come back and use that gift card to buy merchandise, and it's still same thing, exactly the same. I'm just doing one per sales, other one per payment, and just to track to see uh, how much gift card is sold and how much they use the gift cards and what's left basically. And then the discount one, if you are uh, giving discount and you want to try it or want to track it separately in your P&L, just figure out I have $1,000. My regular retail price is $100, and I'm going to give 10% discount and sell it for $90. I want to track that $10 in my P&L. So basically, discount in your P&L. So it's in here, start of accounts, sales discount right here, income. So it'd be like a negative. Merchandise sales is positive, sales discount is a negative, so like a contra type account. So if you have $100 sales and it's sold for $90, uh, you know, with a $10 discount, you'll see $100 positive and negative $10 in here. Okay, so let's see how this one is set up. So discount it's in here. So when you select new, and you will see a discount in here. See right here, discount. And either you select dollar amount or percentage. And in this case, I haven't selected anything. I want to enter whatever I'm giving discount based on total sales. Okay, so let's see in here. So sales discount is in here. See the income account, right? This is a non-taxable one, and the other one is taxable one. This is a taxable one. See tax code in here, taxable. The other one is non-taxable. Okay, and then it comes to payment. Depending on what type of payment you accept, you can select all these or whatever you accept. So for payment, you come down your item and new, and then you see payment in here, right? See payment method, you select all these, and if you have new one, then add new type. Okay, and then in this case I've selected group with other undeposited funds like a clearing type. You do batch deposit. You have sales, you may have 10 sales, 10 checks, and a bunch of credit card sales, and you do go to the bank, you deposit check separately, and you merchandise merchant service, they will deposit uh, credit card sales to your bank account. All right, so it's like clearing type account, undeposit, and from undeposit funds, you make deposit to your bank account. Okay, so I have all these. Let's say cash in here. Just basically, payment method from the list, and a group with undeposited funds. And in some cases, if the deposit goes directly to your bank account, so you sold $100 and $100 goes to your bank account, then you can just directly select your bank account in here. So this is my bank account here, right? So in this case, I'm going to go to undeposited funds, uh, stay with that one. Okay, and then you have sales tax in here. So in this case, I have a California sales tax on tax rate 8%, and then the tax agency is Board of Equalization, so that becomes your vendor. So if it's not on your vendor list, just select add new and then type it. Okay, so and from here, you want it from new, you will see sales tax too, sales tax item right here, sales tax item. So this is the one you select. Okay, and if you need to do group, then you have to do it differently. I have a separate video for that one, so you can check it out. Okay, so the items all ready to go. Now I'm going to go to sales sheet, and I'm going to show you how to create a sales sheet now. Okay, so basically I'm just going to select all these, right? Okay, and let's say I want a subtotal for those two. I'm just going to start with the easy one, and then I'll try to expand it later on. Okay, let's say $1,000 is your non-taxable sales, and $1,000 is your another 1,000 is taxable sales, right? So your 2,000 is your total sales. Okay, now you got the payment. Let's say, so let's say you got the $500 check. So you have to enter the negative in here. $500, right? Okay, and let's say cash is now also $500, right? Okay, and now you got some credit card sales. Let's say Mastercard. Uh, in this case, it's taxable in here, $80. Let's say one sales is 540, and other one, let's say Visa. You charge sales tax only $500, so it's less than another 540. Okay, so now as you can see here, this total always has to be zero in here. So when you have $1,000 sales, taxable sales, you have $80 for sales tax right underneath in here. So this is your liability, sales tax payable. Okay, so you receive payment for that one too. So the total has to be zero, and here's your spread for payments. These are the ones. Okay, so basically you have $2,000 sales, and you have payment method distributed like this one here, right? Okay, pretty easy. Uh, and if you want, you can get the subtotal for that one too if you need it, like this. So 2080 is your payment, right? 2080 is your payment. Okay, so 2,000 for sales, $80 for your sales tax. Simple as that. Okay, so the moment you save this, so what will happen to this one now? Okay, so you can guess it now. $2,000 is your sales, and 2080 is your payment, and $80 is your taxable liability, right? So it's basically sales 2,000, 80 taxable liability, tax liability, and 2080 should go to your bank account at some point. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Okay, so I'm going to go to P&L just to verify it. So this is a brand new one. I don't have any other data on this one. So $2,000 is your sales, right? If you click it, it will take you to the same place. There's your daily sales summary report. And $80, you should see, you go to balance sheet, and you should see $80 in here, right? Sales tax payable, right? Okay. And then the 2080, which is your payments, you go in here. Sales receipt, create sales receipt, and when ready to deposit to your bank account or transfer from undeposited funds, you come down here. And as you can see here, cash, you went to the bank and did a deposit, right? So it could be cash and check together, Let's say deposit those two, 1,000, one deposit slip. Click that one, and you just select your bank account, right? Checking. And so the moment you do that, it'll basically move from undeposited funds account to your bank account. So $1,000, it'll move to your bank account, right? Okay, and the next one, let's say these two, your merchandise, your merchant processing company, they did deposit to your bank account, let's say 1080, those two together that day, and click that one, and same, make sure the bank account is accurate, and the deposit date is accurate. Deposit date, uh, you know, deposit date. It's better to match with your bank account, bank deposit account, bank posted date. I mean, all right, save and close. Okay, so that part is done now, right? Okay. So now if you go to your bank account, so you should see amount in here. So in this case, I have $10,000 from opening balance in here. So $1,000 is your check and cash, right? You can customize so the reference to 1080 is your credit card. So it works pretty good. All right, let's expand this and let's say you want to track this. with the discount one. Expand this, create another one in here. All right, the first one, see, you're not tracking any discount. It's a basic one, right? All right, so next one, I'm going to do with the discount. Okay, so so now basically, you have, you want $1,000 you get from your either your register or from e-commerce. You have to get some way of tracking those numbers. Of course, taxable and non-taxable, right? Okay, so I'm going to create a new one now. Okay, so let's say the same thing in here, taxable and non-taxable, and for this for this sales, I want to also track discount here. Okay, so let's add insert a line in here. So I want to select discount in here. Where's my discount here? Non-taxable discount, right? Okay, I'm going to add another one, and nope, not that one. I'm going to delete this, delete this, delete line, and I'm going to insert line in here. Okay, and insert line one more. Okay, so I'm going to get a subtotal for this one, right? Okay, so it's discount. Let's say this time you sold $2,000 sales, non-taxable. Make this bigger a little bit. Okay, and let's say you have some discount on $2,000 sales. Let's say 10%, or it doesn't matter. So let's say $200. We make it negative. So now we have your total sales happens to be $1,800 now, right? And in this case, let's say discount taxable one. Taxable discount, okay? Let's say this one is $3,000, right? And let's say 10% discount or $300 discount, okay? Select this, right? And get the subtotal. There we go. So now, as you can see here, you have $1,800 non-taxable sales, $2,700 taxable sales, right? Okay. And so now let's expand this a little bit. Let's say we also start selling your gift cards. Okay, so select the gift cards in here, right? Gift card sale. Let's say it's $500 gift cards, right? Okay, and make sure this is non-taxable. Okay, so there's no tax on that one. So this is for the sales, and let's say they started using that gift card, right? So if they start using that gift card, let's say out of this gift card, let's say gift card in here, the payment in here, right? So it'd be negative payment. Let's say they use $100 only. $100. Okay. All right. So now you have let's say out of this 2,000 or whatever, it's $100 paid by gift card. Okay. All right. So just keep adding in here. Now I want to add insert line in here. Okay. So now I'm going to make the subtotal for that one. Okay. So $400 one, right? All right. So basically, you sold $500 gift card, and $100 they came in and used that gift card, right? Okay, so now you can close the batch with the payments. All right, so you can do whatever you want. So it's basically, let's say MasterCard is 3,000, right? I'll say check the rest, let's say 2125 60 cents. This is just an example, so it could be, you have to get that from your register or some from e-commerce thing. Okay, so it's basically It's 0 now, right? Okay, so now you got an idea how to do it, right? Okay, so I'm going to save this. Okay, okay, so now you have different cells, right? So you have undeposited funds account too. So you go to the same thing. I'm doing this twice now. Go in here and deposit checks, right? And then deposit credit card, right? So that's how you have to do it. Okay, so the sales part, this is how you have to do it. Okay, so now every day you don't want to type all those things, right? So you want to create some sort of uh, template in here. Okay, now you don't have to type it, you just enter all the sales, every day just enter sales. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. That's the next focus now. All right, so all we have to do is just select everything in here, or we can just use the other one if you want, like this. All right, so let's make a copy. Let's make a copy of this. Create a copy, right? Let's create a copy like this, right? Okay, this is a copy now, and just make this everything 0. This is a template, right? Template. All right, so 0 in here, okay, and MasterCard. All right, so in this case, you can just copy the whole thing. Someday you may get cash, someday you may get check, right? Someday you may get debit card, or if you're not tracking that separate, that's okay. Debit card, Discover card, uh, e-check, MasterCard, Visa. Let's say you also accept American Express, right? Okay, like this. So everything is 0 now, right? So just and then just go in here and just memorize this thing here. Just click it, memorize, right? And does it say daily sales, daily sales uh, memorized list. So this is go to add to my reminder list. How often? Daily, of course. Next date is next, like this, the sound. And now, every day you just go there. I'm going to close this now. I'm going to save this. All right. So you go in here and the memorize transaction list in here. So it'll remind you every day, so daily will remind you. So just come down here. It's right here. See? So all you have to do is next day, just fill out the, it's like a form now. This is a daily sales summary form, right? Just enter all your sales and then you're done. Enter this and you're done. Very simple. And then, if you somehow this form is not complete, you need to add something new. Let's say once in a while you buy, $10 for a pizza or something, right? So then, if that's the case, or you give $25 for a repair guy, okay? So those could happen when you're in business, in retail sales especially. Uh, and if that's the case, then what you have to do, then you just need to create another item list here. Create item list, right? Item, new, and you'd be other charge and account you want to select. Let's say this is for the uh, meals entertainment, let's say, you make sure it's non-taxable. All right, so this is like meals, let's say. Like this, okay? So save it. I'm going to create another one, right? Okay, so now let's say I want another one for like sometimes you pay to repair guy, let's say repair and maintenance, like this. I'm just giving an idea now. Non-taxable and repair, like this, right? Okay, all right. I'm going to go to sales receipt now. Okay, I'm going to go to new one. All right, let's just say sales summary. Okay, I'm just going to use non-taxable, so this one. Okay, let's say it's a $1,200 sales, and then you use a couple of bucks to buy for meals entertainment. All right, so let's say this is 50 bucks like this, and 50 bucks for some repair guy, like this, right? And the rest you got the payment, let's say. Well, let's just say cash. Remember, the total is still a zero, right? So this is how I got it. You had $1,200 sales, and out of that, you bought used $50 for meals. It could be supplies, it could be anything. Whenever you have that, you just create a new item list in here, item list, and make sure it's expense. And when you create a sales summary, then it basically is a negative. That's expense, and here's your cash in here. So this is all you got to do, right? So if you go to P&L, you should see that $100 expense. See, $50 for meals, $50 for repair, right? All right. So basically, you don't want to expand too much, but if you have, use cash or something for office expenses type, then you have to create items like this one. Other charge, select account, and just save it. That's all. Okay. So that should do this for video. Hope it's helpful. And always visit our website. There's our website, QuickBooks, newquickbooks.com, and all kinds of videos and stuff. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.